here we go. All right, we're recording.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys again for joining today. I will go ahead and share my screen in just a second. Let me pull up my PowerPoint. My name is Chelsea and I am the Bay Area admissions rep. So I am your go-to contact for anything right from now until you become a Humboldt State student, if that's what you do decide to do. And so feel free. I will at the end share my contact information as well, so you can always reach out. Can you see my presentation, or is it still on the PowerPoint screen? Is it full screen or no?
It's actually still on the PowerPoint screen right now.
Okay.
Oh no, she's frozen. This is not good. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep, that's perfect.
Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, I will go and get started. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you guys can. I was trying to show a video and I forget that it's at the very beginning, but it wasn't showing on my end. So sorry for the technical difficulties, but I can always send a link for the video that you can share with students and look on your own time. But yeah, so just to give you an idea of where we're located, up there, that big purple star is where Humboldt State is. And we're about a 5-6 hour drive north of the Bay, depending on traffic, how fast you drive, all those good factors. Our students do come from kind of all over the place. 8 out of 10 students are from outside of the area. And we are a pretty mid-sized school, around 6,500 students currently. And it allows us to have really small class sizes. We are super committed to both sustainability and social justice. These are just a few of the different things that we do offer as far as programs and centers committed to these themes. Our sustainability, we do have over 200 courses that have a sustainability theme to them. That's not even just in environmental majors either. It can be things like politics has a water policy class. So just a few examples of our committed to these. And our students are very active in what they believe in, always standing up and making a stand for what they do believe in. We do have 3 different colleges is what we separate our majors into. There's 48 different majors, and the 3 are the College of Professional Studies, College of Natural Resources and Sciences, and College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. And I'll get into a little bit about kind of what programs fit under that. And the first one is the College of Professional Studies, and this is where the psychology is going to fall under. All of our programs have a lot of hands-on research, internships, different lab work. So if you're in the kinesiology program, you will be in our human performance lab. If you're in the psychology program, you do get to do things such as, interviewing and research. Like here you can see a psychology student doing some research. They do have a lot of unique things with psychology, and because we do have a master's program as well, some students do decide to go straight from the bachelor's into the master's. It is one of our biggest programs. And yeah, I am happy to take other questions. I know one of our students here today is specifically interested in the psychology, so I'm definitely happy to get into more detail of that later. As well as, so the second college is the College of Natural Resources and Sciences. This is probably what we are most known for just because of where we are located. So we do have the opportunity to use our natural environment as our outdoor classroom. Oceanography students do get to go out on our Coral Sea research vessel forestry students get to go up in the trees and, really do get that hands-on learn by doing. So again, we probably are most known for our College of Natural Resources and Sciences, but we definitely have a lot of other strong programs as well. And our last, but definitely not least college is the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. This is going to be programs like theater and anthropology, art. And again, right now our faculty to student ratio is 21 students to 1 professor. 70% of our classes are under 30. So you do get to know your professor, you get to ask them questions, they become mentors to you, really you're never going to be in a classroom with 500 students in a lecture hall. It's just not possible. Of course, we do have some lecture-based classes, but it's just, they're definitely on a smaller scale. And as far as academic and cultural support, we definitely have a lot of different options for students. They range from academic and career advising to study abroad to different cultural centers, mentoring programs. And we do also have the Student Disability Resource Center, our SDRC, that helps students if they need special accommodations. Learning Commons that has tutoring. Again, these are just a few of the different things. It would take me a very long time to list all of them, but we are very committed to making sure that our students do get the individual support that they need to succeed in their college environment. Down at the bottom here, these academic and place-based learning communities is pretty unique to Humboldt, that the top 3 are STEM-based and then the other 2 are not STEM-based. But all of our STEM-based majors do get automatically placed in what we call a place-based learning community. They get to go on extra field trips and extra support with signing up with block scheduling. It's really cool. So we do have some that are for academic, not in STEM majors, such as the Students for Violent Prevention. And it's just a community of students that are really focused on different themes. Global Humboldt is for undeclared students, so it's pretty cool. Our campus life is really great and active. We are in a small rural community, but that doesn't mean we don't have anything going on, especially because we are very much a college town. We do have 180 plus clubs. And every year at the beginning of every semester, they do have a clubs fair that you get to walk around and just kind of see what different clubs and organizations are out there. It's everything from our marching lumberjacks, our marching band, to things like Greek life, to academic-based clubs, to volunteer-based clubs, to our sports and intramurals. So we definitely have lots of options of ways to get involved. We are Division II in athletics, but we definitely do have club and intramural sports as well. So depending on whether you want to just go support a team or whether you want to get involved, there's lots of different sports and clubs at all kinds of different levels. We do usually have a lot of events going on, and we're very happy that finally COVID is beginning to lighten up a little bit, that we can start having more events on campus again. In a safe manner. We did just have a new student activity center that is brand new and really awesome, with a movie theater and ping pong tables, all kinds of things. Another great aspect of getting to be in Humboldt is our natural environment. So you do get to explore, go and have beach bonfires, go to the farmer's market every weekend. It is about a 10-minute walk from campus, the farmer's market, so that's pretty cool. And then we do, have the Spiner Theater is about a 10-minute walk from campus as well. It's really close to that downtown area. The center activities does do a lot of planned events for off campus to go hiking or go to the beach. We are about a 10-minute drive from the nearest beach. We do have trees like this right on our campus. It's just, if you are an outdoorsy person at all, Humboldt is a really great place to be. Just between all the different activities you can do both in classroom and on your free time, it's really awesome. As far as residential life and housing goes, we do have several different residential halls available to our students. 90% of students do decide to live, freshmen, sorry, 90% of freshmen decide to live on campus, and then it's a bit of a mix for upperclassmen. We do have housing and that is traditional residence hall style is usually typically where our freshmen live, but we do have apartment style and suite style for upperclassmen. So really, there's quite a few different options. Housing is not guaranteed, but so we do definitely recommend that you apply early if that is something that you are wanting to do. Our housing application opens up in February. And this map, I always like to point out that it gives you kind of a nice overview of what our campus looks like. It is, the residential halls are all kind of on the outskirts, but you can see you'd be pretty close to wherever your classes would be, making it pretty convenient to live on campus. We do also have an off-campus housing coordinator for students that know for a fact that they want to live off campus. As far as financial aid goes, we do give $90+ million in financial aid to over 70% of our students annually, and lots of scholarships. The scholarship application, we have our own separate one, like separate from the FAFSA and the California Dream Act, that opens every year in November. But definitely fill out your FAFSA or the California Dream Act. That opens up well, it's open up now, right? So it opened up on October 1st, and it will be open until March, but definitely it's a good idea to get it done sooner rather than later. And we do have some other part-time jobs, work study things available on campus too, as supplemental income to fund your education. And because we are part of the CSU system, we are pretty affordable. And these are some estimates of what it might look like to attend Humboldt at around $25,000 a year. And again, these are estimates. And keep in mind that financial aid, most of our students do get some financial aid to cover some of these costs. And it really, the books and supplies, the transportation, food and housing, these are all estimates. They're pretty accurate ones, but there really are a lot of variables that can change depending on where you live, how many roommates you have. You know, do you like your books to be brand new, or do you try to buy like used and ones, those kind of things. But these are pretty good estimates. As far as freshman admissions requirements, this is something these are the requirements currently for this year. For any juniors, keep an eye on if we are going to require the SATs for fall of 2023 or not. We're not sure yet, but for fall of 2022, you do first and foremost have to graduate high school, of course, and complete all of the A to G courses with a C- or higher. And then we are using the multi-factor admissions process of, a 2.5 or higher meets the GPA for California residents. And then we're still going to look at students between a 2.0 and a 2.49. And we'll look at other things such as if you are involved in things like AVID or after school programs, if you have documented military status, those kind of things. But a 2.5 or higher will meet the GPA. And then again, juniors, keep an eye on, depending on what we're going to do for next year. I'm not going to get into this too much, but just know that if you do decide to go to a community college first, we are super flexible with our transfer students. You can go to a community college for one semester, or you could go for 2 full years. Just have to take a little bit of a different classes depending on how many units you transfer. And so that's pretty much my presentation. I know I threw a lot of information at you pretty fast, and I'm very happy to take some questions, and I will give you my contact information as well. But just know, definitely keep in contact with us, follow us on social media. It is one of the best ways to kind of see what's up and coming, new, what's happening. And we do have a lot of virtual tours on our website, as well as we are allowing students to come in person again. So definitely, if you have the means and capability of coming to campus, we would be more than happy to have you. And I will share my contact information as well. And then this link and the QR code, if you scan it or type in the link, that's the best way to get on our mailing list. But I am happy to take some questions. And again, I know I threw a lot of information at you pretty fast.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chelsea. That was awesome. Do we have any questions? You want to
Just on the psychology
come up? So we do have a couple questions.
Perfect.
Just basically, like, what is your psychology program like?
Yeah, so our psychology program is one of our most popular programs, and it's great. We do a lot of, because we have the master's program, our master's program has several different tracks in it between school counseling and research and family and marriage counseling, those kind of different tracks. The undergraduate program doesn't have those individual concentrations. It does do a guided of, you can take classes and pick them kind of based on what kind of psychology you do want to study, and to prepare you for that master's if that's a route you want to go. Some of our students decide to go that route, others just go, onto a career afterwards. But definitely lots of hands-on research, opportunities to work with local companies in the area for internships. I'm not sure what you're thinking about doing with psychology, but definitely, yeah, lots of opportunities to get involved in different ways.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
No.
No. All right. It looks like we don't have any other questions.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for having me. And yeah, definitely let me know if there's any other way I can support any of your students. But
absolutely. So I'm gonna email our presentation today to both the students who attended, so I'll have all of your contact info as well.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your presentation.
Yeah, great to meet you, and have a great rest of your day.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.